This is the Cholo News Report for Wednesday, 27 December 2017. According to emergency services and the Houthund al-Mazira, Saudi Arabian coalition airstrikes kill 15 people and wound 60 at Al Jura Souk, a popular market in Taiz Governorate. At least 20 people are reported to have been killed and dozens more wounded in a series of Saudi air raids on a market in southwestern Yemen. Sources told Al Jazeera that Tuesday's coalition raids struck Souk Al Jura, a popular market in a Houthi rebel-held area of Taiz province, about 200 kilometers southwest of the capital, Sana'a. Al-Mazira, a TV network run by the Houthi leadership, put the number of casualties at more than 50, adding they could still rise further. 7 Israeli chess players are denied travel visas to the Rapid and Blitz chess championships in Saudi Arabia as the two countries have no diplomatic relations. Players from Qatar and Iran are given last-minute visas, while Ukrainian champion Anna Muzychuk refuses to participate because she would be required to wear an abaya. The hosting of this first major chess tournament is being seen as part of Saudi Arabia's process of opening itself more to the outside world. Everything has its limits and headscarves in Iran was more than enough, she wrote on Facebook, referring to the World Championships held in the Iranian capital, Tehran, earlier this year. While a ban on women driving will be lifted from the middle of next year, activists say the strictly conservative Islamic kingdom has a long way to go to improve gender equality and human rights. Voters in Liberia will elect a new president in a runoff election between Vice President Joseph Boakai and former footballer George Weah. Legal challenges delayed the vote to replace Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Africa's first elected female president. Despite indications of a low turnout, Liberia appears to have created the conditions for one elected president to hand over to another through the ballot box. A representative for the opposition Liberty Party, Charles Broomskeen, who came third in October's first round, challenged the result, saying it had been marred by massive fraud and irregularities. Grigory Rodchenkov, the person who exposed Russia's systematic doping of Olympic athletes, is warned by U.S. officials that Russian agents may be inside the United States looking for him, and that new security measures must be taken to ensure his safety. While athletes who lost their medals appeal the decision, and Russian President Vladimir Putin blames the U.S. for manipulating evidence to make Russia look bad, the IOC will soon be finalizing its investigation of the doping scheme with the help of a Russian whistleblower who escaped to the U.S. One problem: the whistleblower thinks Putin might be trying to permanently silence him. News: Grigory Rodchenkov, who is allegedly one of the masterminds behind the Russian doping plot, has been working with U.S. officials while waiting to testify before the IOC. While Russia already charged Rodchenkov with drug trafficking offenses in order to allegedly interfere with his immigration status and force him to return to Russia, a more sinister plot could have already been set in motion. Rodchenkov fled to the United States after Moscow issued an arrest warrant. The International Olympic Committee has been accused of cowardice for failing to help a former Russian anti-doping official turned whistleblower. Walden said the IOC had refused to lift a finger to help him, and suggested threats to his client's safety may force him to stop providing evidence to the authorities. Russia has repeatedly denied running a state-sponsored doping program, but was told its athletes could only compete under a neutral flag in Pyeongchang in February.